Good day, friends. Today I want to remind you of a powerful truth that will come to you at the right time. Whatever you're waiting for, whether it's a breakthrough, a dream fulfilled, or a prayer answered, trust this, it is on its way. But it will arrive when the time is perfect. The seasons of life are not random, they are orchestrated with precision. Just as the sun rises and sets on time, so does every purpose under heaven. But here's the challenge: we often want things now. We live in a world that values speed, instant gratification, and immediate results. Yet in the kingdom of God, timing is everything. You see, preparation always precedes opportunity. Imagine a farmer planting seeds in the soil. He doesn't demand the harvest the next day. He knows the process requires time, sunlight, water, and care. Similarly, God is planting seeds in your life, but He will not allow the harvest until you are ready to reap it. Waiting is not wasted time, it is working time. In the waiting, your character is being developed. In the waiting, your faith is being stretched. In the waiting, your vision is being refined. And when the time comes, you will discover that the waiting was never about denial, it was about alignment. Think about the seasons. Winter prepares the soil, spring plants the seed, summer nurtures growth, and fall brings the harvest. Each season plays a vital role in the process. So if you're in a winter season right now, don't despair, it's preparing you for the growth and fruitfulness that's coming. Here's what I've learned: God's delays are not His denials. He's not withholding anything from you. Instead, He's preparing you for what He has already prepared for you. And when it comes, it will be bigger, better, and more fulfilling than you ever imagined. But let me ask you this, are you ready? If the door you've been praying for opened today, would you be prepared to walk through it? While you wait, don't sit idle. Equip yourself. Strengthen your skills. Deepen your faith. Be faithful in the little things so you'll be ready for the big things. And never forget, faith is the currency of heaven. It's easy to grow frustrated when things don't happen on our timeline. But frustration will only delay the process. Choose faith over frustration. Say to yourself, I don't see it yet, but I know it's coming. When the time comes, everything will fall into place. The opportunities, the resources, the people, it will all align perfectly. You'll realize that if it had come any earlier, you wouldn't have been ready. If it had come any later, it wouldn't have been as impactful. So hold on. Trust the process. Keep the faith. And remember, it will come to you at the right time. Not a moment too soon, and not a moment too late. Timing is divine because it operates beyond our understanding, aligning with a purpose far greater than our own. In life, we often find ourselves frustrated when things don't happen on our schedule. But we must remember that God's timing is perfect. He sees the end from the beginning, and He orchestrates events in our lives with precision and care. What may seem like a delay to us is often part of a greater plan unfolding in ways we cannot yet comprehend. Think of a symphony. Each instrument plays its part at the right moment, creating harmony that stirs the soul. If one instrument comes in too early or too late, it disrupts the beauty of the composition. In the same way, life's events are orchestrated by God to ensure that everything aligns perfectly for the fulfillment of His purpose. We often feel the urge to rush, to push things forward according to our desires, but rushing can lead to missed opportunities and incomplete blessings. When we force things to happen prematurely, we risk stepping outside of the divine rhythm and into chaos. Trusting God's timing requires faith, patience, and surrender. It means believing that He knows what's best for us, even when we cannot see the full picture. When we embrace divine timing, we learn to value the process. We understand that every season of life serves a purpose. The waiting season is not a waste, it is a time of preparation, growth, and refinement. Just as a tree must endure seasons of dormancy before it bears fruit, we too must endure seasons of waiting so that we are ready to receive and steward what is coming. God's timing is never late, even if it feels delayed to us. It is like the rising of the sun. It may seem to take its time, but when it appears, it brings light and warmth at just the right moment. Trusting in this divine timing allows us to live with peace and confidence, knowing that what is meant for us will not pass us by. Preparation is the foundation upon which opportunity can be built. Too often we desire opportunities without recognizing that the real work happens long before they appear. The truth is, opportunities are not just given, they are seized by those who are ready. This readiness doesn't happen by accident. It is the result of intentional preparation, consistent effort, and a commitment to growth, even when no one is watching. Imagine a seed planted in the ground. Before it becomes a tree, it spends time developing its roots beneath the surface. These roots are not visible to the eye, but they are essential for the tree's strength and ability to thrive when it finally emerges. In the same way, our preparation is like the root system of our lives. It is often hidden, unnoticed, and uncelebrated, but it is critical for sustaining us when the opportunity finally comes. Preparation requires diligence and discipline. It means investing time and effort in developing the skills, knowledge, and character that will be needed when the moment arrives. It's easy to grow weary during this phase because it can feel like nothing is happening. However, this is the time to refine your gifts, strengthen your resolve, and deepen your faith. It's about doing the work even when there's no immediate reward because you believe in the value of what's to come. Opportunity, on the other hand, is fleeting. It often comes suddenly and without warning, and it doesn't wait for you to get ready. This is why preparation is so crucial. When the door opens, you must be ready to walk through it confidently. If you spend your time wisely, owning your craft and building your capacity, you'll recognize the opportunity for what it is and be equipped to maximize it. But preparation is not just about external skills, it's also about internal readiness. It's about building the patience, resilience, and humility needed to handle the responsibilities that come with success. A person who is unprepared internally may achieve a level of success, but will struggle to sustain it. True preparation ensures that you're not only capable of stepping into your opportunity, but also thriving in it. Life has a way of testing whether you're ready. Challenges, setbacks, and even delays are often part of the preparation process. They are not meant to discourage you, but to shape you, to strengthen your foundation, so that when the opportunity arises, you can stand firm and excel. Recognize these moments as part of the journey and embrace them as opportunities to grow. Preparation meeting opportunity is where destiny is fulfilled. When you've done the work, trusted the process, and remained faithful, the opportunity will come not by chance, but because you've positioned yourself to receive it. And when it does, it will feel as though everything has fallen into place, not because it was easy, but because you were ready. Patience is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth, because it requires us to endure delays, challenges, and uncertainties while maintaining faith and perseverance. It is in the waiting that character is formed, shaped, and refined. Patience forces us to confront our impulses, teaching us restraint and the ability to delay gratification. This process strengthens us not only for the moment, but for the long journey ahead. Life rarely gives us what we want instantly. Often the things we desire the most require time and effort. Patience helps us navigate this reality by fostering resilience. It teaches us how to withstand adversity without losing hope and how to keep moving forward even when the road is unclear. Through patience, we learn to trust that the process is as important as the outcome. In the moments of waiting, we are often tempted to take shortcuts or settle for less than what we deserve. However, patience builds discipline. It gives us the strength to resist these temptations and remain focused on the bigger picture. It reminds us that the best things in life are worth the wait, and that anything obtained too easily may not be as valuable or enduring. Patience also cultivates humility. It reminds us that we are not always in control and that life unfolds according to a greater plan. This humility allows us to let go of our need for immediate answers and instead embrace the growth that comes from the journey. It shifts our perspective from "why is this happening to me" to "what can I learn from this experience?" During periods of waiting, patience helps us develop empathy and understanding. It teaches us to be more compassionate with ourselves and others, recognizing that everyone is on their own timeline. It encourages us to celebrate progress, no matter how small, and to appreciate the lessons that come with each step. Patience reveals the depth of our faith. It challenges us to trust that what we hope for will come to pass, even if we cannot see it yet. This trust strengthens our resolve and deepens our reliance on God's timing and wisdom. It teaches us that delays are not denials, but opportunities to prepare, grow, and align ourselves with the plan set before us. As we practice patience, our character becomes more refined. We become people who can handle challenges without crumbling, who can face uncertainty without fear, and who can endure setbacks without losing sight of our goals. Patience shapes us into individuals who are not only ready for the blessings ahead, but also capable of stewarding them wisely and gratefully. Vision is the anchor that sustains us during the waiting periods of life. It provides clarity, focus, and a sense of purpose when the journey seems long and the destination feels distant. Without vision, waiting can feel aimless, frustrating, and even overwhelming. However, when we have a clear vision of where we're headed and why we're waiting, it transforms the experience. It gives us a reason to persevere, a reason to endure, and a reason to remain steadfast. A powerful vision acts as a compass, keeping us aligned with our goals and values. It reminds us of the bigger picture and helps us navigate the distractions and doubts that arise in the waiting. When progress feels slow or obstacles appear insurmountable, vision keeps us motivated. It fuels our hope and reassures us that the effort and patience we invest are not in vain. During seasons of waiting, it's easy to lose sight of the end goal, especially when challenges arise. Vision becomes the light in those dark moments, illuminating the path forward. It helps us focus not on the delays, but on the purpose behind the waiting. A clear vision allows us to see beyond the immediate frustrations and trust that the process is leading us to something greater. Vision also gives meaning to the preparation required in waiting. It shifts our perspective from "why is this taking so long?" to "what am I becoming through this process?" It inspires us to use the waiting time to grow, develop, and refine ourselves for the future we envision. When we keep the vision in mind, we recognize that the waiting is not a hindrance, but a crucial part of the journey toward fulfillment. Vision sustains hope. It acts as a constant reminder that the promise or goal we are pursuing is worth the wait. Even when circumstances seem uncertain or progress feels stagnant, vision keeps us anchored. It reminds us of why we started and reinforces our belief that the outcome will be worth every moment of perseverance. Vision also strengthens our resolve to remain faithful to our values and principles. In the face of pressure to take shortcuts or compromise, vision helps us stay true to our purpose. It gives us the confidence to say no to distractions and yes to the process, trusting that the waiting is aligning us with the right opportunities and outcomes. Vision is the bridge between the waiting and the fulfillment. It connects where we are now with where we are meant to be, giving us the strength to keep moving forward It transforms the waiting from a season of frustration to a season of purpose, growth, and anticipation. With vision, we don't just endure the waiting, we embrace it, knowing that it is leading us closer to the realization of our dreams and the fulfillment of our purpose. Life unfolds in seasons, much like the natural cycles of spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Each season has its purpose, challenges, and beauty, and understanding this rhythm helps us navigate life with grace and wisdom. Just as we accept and adapt to the changing seasons in nature, we must learn to embrace the seasons of our lives, recognizing that they are temporary and essential for our growth and purpose. There are seasons of growth and productivity akin to spring and summer, where life feels vibrant, opportunities abound, and progress is visible. These seasons are exciting, but they also require effort and focus to cultivate and nurture what has been planted. They are times of sowing seeds of hard work, dedication, and faith, ensuring a future harvest of success and fulfillment. Then come seasons of transition, like autumn, when the leaves change color and fall, signaling the end of one phase and the preparation for another. These seasons teach us the importance of letting go of habits, relationships, or circumstances that no longer serve our purpose. They remind us that endings are not failures, but necessary steps toward new beginnings. Winter, the season of stillness and dormancy, often feels the hardest. It is a time when progress may seem invisible and life feels quiet or even barren. Yet beneath the surface, critical work is happening. The soil rests, roots grow deeper, and preparation for the next season quietly unfolds. Winter teaches us patience and trust, reminding us that even in silence, life is moving forward. Each season brings its own lessons. The seasons of life are not meant to compete with one another, but to complement and complete each other. The struggles of one season prepare us for the opportunities of the next. The joys of one season give us strength to endure the trials of another. Every phase contributes to the larger tapestry of our lives, weaving together moments of challenge, growth, and triumph. It's important to recognize the season you're in and adjust your expectations accordingly. Trying to rush a season can lead to frustration, while resisting a season can cause unnecessary hardship. Instead, embracing each phase allows you to fully experience its purpose and benefit from its unique lessons. Just as no farmer expects a harvest in winter, we must learn to honor the timing and purpose of the seasons in our own lives. Seasons also remind us that change is inevitable. Nothing lasts forever. And this is both a comfort and a challenge. If you're in a season of difficulty, take heart, it will pass. If you're in a season of abundance, cherish it, for it too will evolve. Embracing the transient nature of life's seasons helps us live with gratitude for the present moment while remaining hopeful for what lies ahead. The seasons of life are a gift, each contributing to our growth and purpose. They teach us resilience, adaptability, and faith. They remind us that life is a journey, not a destination, and that every phase has its role in preparing us for the fullness of our destiny. By trusting the process and embracing the rhythm of the seasons, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life and discover the beauty and meaning in every stage. Trusting the process means embracing the journey of life with faith and confidence, even when the path ahead is unclear or progress seems slow. It is a commitment to believe that every step, every challenge, and every delay has a purpose, shaping us into the people we are meant to be and leading us toward the fulfillment of our destiny. Often we become fixated on the outcome, longing for the success, breakthrough, or resolution we envision. However, the process is where the real work happens. It is in the process that our character is developed, our skills are refined, and our understanding deepens. The process is not a detour or a delay, it is the very foundation upon which lasting growth and achievement are built. Trusting the process requires patience. It asks us to let go of the need for immediate results and instead focus on the steady, deliberate progress we are making. Growth rarely happens overnight. Just as a seed takes time to sprout, grow, and bear fruit, our dreams and goals also unfold over time. Trusting the process means recognizing that growth is happening even when we cannot see it, and progress is being made even when it feels invisible. It also demands resilience. The process often includes challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. These difficulties are not signs of failure, but essential components of the journey. They test our commitment, strengthen our resolve, and teach us lessons that will be invaluable later. Trusting the process means viewing these obstacles not as barriers, but as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. Faith plays a central role in trusting the process. It requires us to believe that there is a greater plan at work, even when our current circumstances don't make sense. This faith is what keeps us moving forward when the road is long or the outcome uncertain. It allows us to release our need for control and surrender to the timing and wisdom of God or the larger forces guiding our lives. Trusting the process also involves gratitude. When we learn to appreciate the journey rather than just the destination, we discover joy in the small victories, the lessons learned, and the growth experienced along the way. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we are gaining, transforming the waiting into a season of purpose and fulfillment. It's important to remember that every great accomplishment is the result of a process. Whether it's building a career, nurturing a relationship, or pursuing a dream, the process is where transformation occurs. It molds us into the people capable of sustaining the success we seek. Without the process, we might achieve the outcome but lack the wisdom and strength to handle it effectively. Trusting the process is about surrendering to the journey with confidence and peace. It's about understanding that the process is not working against us, but for us, preparing us for the very things we are praying for. When we trust the process, we align ourselves with the flow of life, allowing each step to carry us closer to the purpose and fulfillment we were created for. Obstacles are often misunderstood as hindrances, but they are, in fact, essential elements of preparation. They are not meant to block our path permanently, but to strengthen us for what lies ahead. Every challenge we face has the potential to teach us something, refine our character, and equip us with the tools we'll need for future success. It is in overcoming obstacles that we grow, learn, and become the people capable of handling the blessings and responsibilities that await us. When an obstacle appears, it forces us to pause, reassess, and adapt. This process of navigating challenges sharpens our problem-solving skills and resilience. It teaches us how to think creatively, persevere through difficulty, and maintain focus in the face of adversity. These are qualities we might never develop without the presence of obstacles in our path. Obstacles also reveal our hidden strengths. Many times we underestimate our abilities until we are put to the test. A seemingly insurmountable challenge can push us beyond our perceived limits, showing us that we are stronger, braver, and more capable than we realize. These moments of discovery build confidence and prepare us to face even greater challenges in the future. Obstacles refine our character. They teach us patience, humility, and gratitude. When we face delays or difficulties, we learn to appreciate the value of persistence and the importance of hard work. We also come to understand that success is not simply about reaching a destination, but about becoming the person who is ready to sustain and appreciate it. In many cases, obstacles are not just random occurrences, but deliberate opportunities for growth. They may be preparing us for specific roles, responsibilities, or opportunities that require a higher level of maturity, skill, or understanding. Just as an athlete trains with resistance to build strength, we grow stronger and more capable through the resistance we face in life. Obstacles also test our commitment to our goals and dreams. When things are easy, it's simple to stay motivated. But when difficulties arise, they force us to examine how deeply we believe in what we're pursuing. Overcoming obstacles requires us to recommit to our vision and push through when giving up feels easier. This process strengthens our resolve and solidifies our purpose. At times, obstacles can serve as redirections. They may be guiding us away from paths that are not meant for us or toward opportunities we would have otherwise overlooked. What feels like a roadblock may actually be a divine detour, leading us to something far greater than what we initially planned. Recognizing this requires trust in the process and faith that every obstacle has a reason. Obstacles are not there to defeat us, but to prepare us. They shape us into people who are ready to handle the success, responsibilities, and opportunities that lie ahead. When we view obstacles through this lens, they lose their power to discourage us. Instead, they become stepping stones on the journey to fulfillment, each one contributing to our growth, strength, and ultimate purpose. Faith over frustration is a choice to trust in the unseen rather than be consumed by the challenges that test us. Life often presents us with situations that seem overwhelming, unfair, or inexplicable. In these moments, frustration can easily take root, leading to impatience, doubt, and despair. But faith offers a better pathway to rise above the immediate struggles and focus on the assurance that everything is working together for a greater purpose. Frustration thrives when we focus solely on what isn't going according to our plans. It magnifies obstacles, delays, and disappointments, making them appear larger than they truly are. Yet, frustration adds nothing of value. It drains energy, clouds judgment, and fosters negativity. Faith, on the other hand, shifts our perspective. It reminds us that the circumstances we face are temporary, and that the power to overcome them comes from a source greater than ourselves. Faith doesn't deny the existence of challenges, it confronts them with hope. It says this is difficult, but it's not the end. There is more to this story. Faith empowers us to see beyond the current moment and believe in a future that is brighter, even when we can't yet see how it will unfold. It keeps us anchored in purpose and prevents us from being swept away by the waves of frustration. Faith is also an act of surrender. It requires letting go of the need to control every outcome and trusting that what is meant for us will not pass us by. Frustration often stems from unmet expectations and a desire for things to happen on our terms. Faith teaches us to release those expectations and align ourselves with divine timing. It reassures us that delays are not denials and that every waiting period is a time of preparation. Choosing faith over frustration doesn't mean ignoring our emotions, it means redirecting them. It's natural to feel disappointed or discouraged when things don't go as planned, but faith helps us process those feelings constructively. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, faith encourages us to focus on what is still possible. It reminds us to count our blessings, look for lessons in the struggle, and remain open to new opportunities. Faith also provides strength. Frustration can make us feel powerless, but faith restores our confidence. It reminds us of past victories and the ways we've overcome challenges before. This perspective helps us approach current difficulties with courage and determination, knowing that we've been equipped with everything we need to succeed. Faith over frustration is a choice to believe in the greater plan. It's a commitment to trust that the journey, no matter how winding or difficult, is leading us to where we are meant to be. By choosing faith, we free ourselves from the heaviness of frustration and step into the peace that comes from knowing we are guided, supported, and loved. Faith allows us to move forward with hope, patience, and resilience, confident that what lies ahead is worth every challenge we've faced along the way. Gratitude in the waiting is the act of finding joy and thankfulness even in the midst of uncertainty and delay. It shifts our focus from what we are lacking or hoping for to what we already have, allowing us to experience peace and fulfillment in the present moment. Waiting can often feel like a burden, but gratitude transforms it into a season of growth and reflection, filled with purpose and meaning. When we wait, it's natural to become anxious or frustrated, longing for the resolution or outcome we desire. But gratitude helps us see beyond the discomfort of waiting. It reminds us to cherish the lessons, relationships, and opportunities that surround us right now. Instead of focusing on what hasn't arrived, gratitude invites us to acknowledge the blessings already present in our lives. Gratitude in the waiting also cultivates patience. It teaches us to value the journey, not just the destination. Often the waiting period is where the most profound growth occurs. It is in these moments that we develop resilience, strength, and wisdom. Gratitude helps us appreciate this process, understanding that the waiting is not wasted time, but a vital part of preparing us for what's ahead. This attitude of thankfulness can also deepen our faith. When we express gratitude during uncertain times, we are declaring our trust in the unseen. We are saying, even though I don't have everything I want yet, I believe that all things are working together for my good. Gratitude becomes an expression of confidence in the timing and plan that is unfolding, even when we don't fully understand it. Gratitude in the waiting also helps us remain open to unexpected blessings. Often we are so focused on a specific outcome that we fail to notice the opportunities and gifts that come along the way. Gratitude sharpens our awareness, allowing us to see and appreciate the small victories and unexpected joys that appear during the waiting season. Gratitude has the power to transform our mindset. Instead of viewing waiting as a period of lack or delay, we begin to see it as a season of abundance and preparation. Gratitude shifts our perspective, enabling us to approach each day with joy and hope, even when our desired outcome hasn't yet materialized. Practicing gratitude in the waiting doesn't mean ignoring the challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about choosing to focus on the good amidst the difficulties. It's about recognizing that there is always something to be thankful for, even in the most trying times. This mindset not only brings peace, but also empowers us to navigate the waiting with grace and strength. With gratitude in the waiting teaches us that life is not just about reaching milestones or achieving goals. It's about finding beauty and purpose in every moment, trusting that each season has its own unique gifts. By embracing gratitude, we transform the waiting into a time of joy, growth, and anticipation, knowing that what's coming will be worth every moment of preparation. The right time and the right place often come together in ways that we cannot always predict or control. It is a reminder that life is not just about pushing forward at full speed, but understanding and aligning with the natural rhythms of timing. There is a divine order to everything that happens. And when we learn to trust that, we begin to realize that the right time and the right place are not merely coincidences, they are part of a larger, purposeful plan that unfolds in its own time. Sometimes we try to force things to happen before they are meant to, rushing to meet goals or push through challenges, but true success and fulfillment come when we understand that there is a time for everything. The right time is when we are prepared, when we've done the work, and when we've become the person who is ready to step into the opportunity that awaits us. It is not a matter of wishing or hoping things would be different, but of aligning ourselves with the season we are in. The right place is equally important. It is not always about being in the most obvious or immediate location, but rather where we are positioned in life to make the greatest impact. Sometimes we find ourselves in situations or environments that seem far removed from where we imagined we would be. However, the right place is often the one that challenges us to grow, to expand, and to step outside of our comfort zones. It is the place where we are uniquely qualified to make a difference, where our experiences, skills, and purpose meet the needs of the moment. When the right time and the right place align, the results are often greater than we could have imagined. We may look back and realize that every struggle, every moment of waiting, and every disappointment was preparing us for this moment. The right time and the right place bring everything into focus, and what once seemed uncertain becomes clear. These moments often feel like they are meant to be, as if everything has been moving toward this exact point. Trusting in the right time and the right place means letting go of the need for control. It requires patience and faith, believing that even when things seem delayed or uncertain, the perfect alignment is happening in ways we cannot yet see. It means trusting that even in moments of waiting, we are being shaped and refined for what is to come. It teaches us to embrace the process, knowing that the right time and the right place will come in their own time. It is also essential to understand that the right time is not always our time. There may be delays, detours, and unforeseen circumstances that change the course of our plans. However, if we trust that the timing is not just about us but part of a greater plan, we can learn to be patient, to be present, and to continue moving forward with confidence. The right time and the right place are both within our reach, but they arrive when we are truly ready to receive them. The right time and the right place remind us that life is not a race but a journey. There is wisdom in waiting, grace in being in the right place, and purpose in every season of life. When we stop trying to rush the process and instead trust that the perfect timing will come, we open ourselves to the incredible possibilities that await us. The right time and the right place are not just destinations, they are moments of transformation and fulfillment. In conclusion, understanding that everything unfolds in its right time and place brings a sense of peace and assurance to our lives. When we trust the process, embrace the waiting, and remain faithful in every season, we align ourselves with a purpose far greater than our own plans. Life is not about rushing to the end, but about fully experiencing each moment, knowing that each challenge, delay, and victory is a step toward the fulfillment of our destiny. So trust in the timing of your journey, for the right time and the right place will meet you when you are ready, and the fruits of your patience and perseverance will be far greater than you could have imagined. Keep moving forward with faith, and know that everything you desire is already in motion, working together for your good.